Welcome and welcome back, everyone. Wally here, like always. Tonight, we're gonna be watching and reacting to Relationships Decoded. That's gonna be a startup to set the mood, and we have something nice from the Happy Wife School. Never heard of it, but let's see. She's talking about good men will be shocked to know this about their wives and sex. That being said, big shout out to one of my first ever subscribers, and that's Brooke Riley. And let me just show him right here. He pointed out that I have some problems with the sound. I really hope that there's an improvement to that. If not, I'm counting on him to let me know. Thanks again, mate. Check out his music if you want. I've put in the description his YouTube channel. I know he has some stuff on Spotify and everything, but you can find that there. And let's move on. And because I said about the TikTok thingy, let's see. Let's share this tab, add it. This is from.
Here's the thing I don't like about being single, though. Here's the thing I don't like about it. I don't like dating. I don't know what's going on right now, but the dating game is not what it used to be, man. I'm here to tell you. I'm going to tell you what happened to me. I took this girl out, right? Went to a hibachi spot, went out, we was having fun, right? So I told the girl at the table, I said, look, I'm having a great time tonight. I'm happy I came out. Plus, she looked really beautiful. She cut me off right then and there. She said, let me tell you something real quick, Brandon. I said, what's up? She goes, I want to let you know that I don't give it up on the first date. And I instantly got upset because I didn't say anything about getting none tonight. I said, how beautiful you look, how much fun I'm having. That's what I said to you. But why you don't
I like the way he's looking. I think she's looking like the girl in the front row is like, I told you I'm. That's a cool one.
give it up on the first date? But this is what she said. This is what she said. She said, well, I don't want this relationship that we have to be just based off sex. I want you to respect me as a woman. Plus, I got a lot going on in my life right now. And I'll feel really bad if I give you someone the first date and never hear from you again. I would feel really bad. If that makes sense. I don't know. That's what she said, right? And I had to respect that. But this bill came to the table really, really fast. And I'm looking over the bill. It was like $190, right? It was a
Holy shit. And inflation is kicking you guys in the balls in America, ain't it?
crazy bill. But I looked deep into the bill, and what I found out was that I only had mozzarella sticks and 2 beers. So I told the girl, I said, look, I'll put in $40, right? Because that'll cover the tax and the tip. Plus, that's more than my portion of what I had. And she lost her mind. I said, are you fucking kidding me? You invited me out. I thought you were paying. I said, listen, I want to let you know something. I don't pay on the first date.
Mama.
You see, I don't want this relationship based off me paying, you know what I'm saying? I want you to respect me as a man, you know what I'm talking about? And got a lot going on in my life right now. And really bad if I pay for this date tonight and never hear from you again.
Fair point. Yeah, this is like Relationships Decoded. Again, I've put the link in the description for anyone bitching that I'm not telling you guys who I'm getting the content from. I respect any creator, and everyone should get their respect and their dues for their work. This guy is quite funny, and I really liked his stand up. It's really cool. Yeah, let's go back to our issues in the video that we're gonna actually watch for tonight. And that is, good men will be shocked to know this about their wives and sex. And this is like, wow. Yo! What's up? All good, man. All good. If you want to join the live stream, here you go. I've put the link as well. Hop on in, say hello. You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. We're figuring out what wives want with sex. And I thought it's like dudes always talk about this shit, but we don't know shit anyway, right? So we should find out from the source. So it's like, okay, we found a woman, and this is interesting. I didn't even know this kind of things exists. It's like the Happy Wife School. So apparently, women need a school to learn. Okay, I know it's a YouTube channel, but still, it's like a school to learn how to be not wives, to learn how to be happy as wives, which for me it seems quite sad. But apparently, the best communicators in the world need a bit of help with figuring out how to be happy. So, yeah, let's figure it out from the source. And of course, after this, we're gonna go through some comments as well. And let's start.
If marital sex is all about trust, connection, and respect from the woman's perspective, how is it that a married woman can cut off sex with her husband, the father of their children, and then enter into an affair with a married man? So my heart goes out to this man, and that it's clear this is what he's experiencing. And it's a very difficult situation to be in. So in answering the question, this is the story we tell the world, that for us as women, sex is about trust, connection, and respect. That's a story. And
That's bullshit. That's not a story. That's just bullshit.
it's a lie
Thank
that
you.
good men don't know any better. And sex is a tool we use to get what we want as women. And we
Okay, now I'm confused. I need to. I need to find out at some point this, because I already knew this. That means that I'm not a good man, or what?
will abandon our responsibilities, abandon our marriage, the man we say we love the most, and go run off with someone who has no connection or respect for us, and there's no trust there. So that's just a story. The reason we cut off sex is because we marry for the wrong reasons. We cut off sex because we got married to be taken care of, and the unrealistic expectation that our husbands are supposed to make us happy. When men can't live up to our ridiculous expectations, standards, and the ever moving goalposts of our demands, we cut off sex as a punishment and withholding from you because of the hurt we feel you are doing to us and our emotional delusion that we're so unhappy, and thinking you're the cause of our unhappiness when you're not. This is another example of how a good man can't understand a woman. And
So basically, she's saying that it's kind of mission impossible. So it's like, this is the ultimate game, trying to beat the unbeatable boss. Happy wives.
our wiring internally in this, because a good man would never ever do this in his marriage to his wife, and would never have that level of cruelty and mean-spiritedness just randomly to his wife. It's a shocking disbelief for
Definitely, it's like, if I don't feel attracted to the woman that I have in my life, that's it. That's the moment that I say, okay, bye-bye. We have to move on, because this is not working. Something is wrong. If we can't fix it, we have to go away. I need to move on with my life. It's not fair towards you if I'm not attracted to you, and it is what it is. To use it as a weapon and as a punishment, that seems like freaking soulless a bit.
good man to grasp how selfish, cruel, and mean-spirited we can be as women.
Okay, yeah. At
So
least she's
all
honest.
we focus on in the marriage is what we think you're doing wrong, that we believe is making us unhappy. So the trust, respect, and connection is gone. We killed it. We brutally murdered it with our woman ways, and how we show up in our manipulative, emasculating, and gaslighting behaviors to make you feel that you are the problem.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think somewhere around 80-90% of dudes, when they get out of a relationship, they pretty much either are told by the partner or by everyone around her group as well, and society, that they are the problem. They messed up, they screwed up, they went over the top, they were too demanding, or whatever the reasoning is. But most of the times, he's the problem. And it pisses me off, because it's like society forgot that in a couple you have two people. So if there are problems, most of the times it's both people screwing up in a way or another. I'm not saying that all dudes are perfect. Definitely we're not, mate. We were like, we wouldn't, most of us, from at least from previous generations, we wouldn't thought about feelings, opening up discussions, or any other things like similar. So trying to go into a relationship and opening up in a relationship, and after that figuring out that everything that you say can and will be used against you, it's not helping, I think. And all of those things with, oh, I have a headache, oh, I don't feel right now okay, and all of the crap, and to figure out that, okay, so it's actually everything is used against you as a weapon. If you open up, your weaknesses are going to be used against you when you're going to be at your lowest. If it's about sex, again, it's going to be used against you. So it's like all of the cards are against you. So I can't understand why a lot of dudes are slowly stepping away from all of these kind of things. So yeah.
And then the hurt and the blame we have toward you for our miserableness. We can't see our own role and our own choices and our own behaviors that are making us unhappy. From that place, some married women will then have an affair
Okay.
because they feel you've let them down. They feel entitled and are extremely selfish to go find someone to fill that emptiness and make us happy. So they won't be able to do it either. You want to watch Why Married Women Cheat under the live tab on the channel to get more of a more in-depth perspective to this. But some women will find a married man to have an affair with because he's miserable, often
Of
because
course,
of
yeah.
what his wife has done to him and her emasculation. And the woman that's after him is in her facade. So he thinks she's wonderful. And how could her husband treat her so poorly? She's so wonderful. And then they have an affair.
And everything becomes a vicious circle of yeah. And plus, there's the other one with most women fantasize about their ex, which again is like while they're in another relationship, or they end up visiting their ex while in a current relationship. Yeah.
And so many men, and even outside this context of what we're talking about in an affair, have fallen for their wives' stories of how awful her ex-boyfriends were, how awful her ex-husband was, and don't even question it. It's a story. It's a story.
A fantasy.
So the emotional connection that a married woman and a married man make from their own being miserable in their marriages is that emotional connection is a fantasy world. It's not based in reality. It's based in this fantasy of coming together and having something new and being able to relate to each other and how sad and lonely or unhappy they are in their marriages, and create a whole other false relationship that isn't going to have a strong foundation and won't work. Again, we're wired different. And
I'm starting to think that you're not that wired different, you're just wired badly. And yeah, I do hope that this is not valid for all women. And I know I was lucky enough to meet amazing women over time. But on the other hand, today I had a discussion with a friend. She's married, and she was telling me about some problems that she's having in her relationship, and the way the dynamic of her relationship changed over time, from all of her problems and the way she was portraying on her husband and nagging on her husband and cutting off her husband, even with this kind of things, with sex and so on. And over a period of a few years, she kind of realized that she's doing this. Unfortunately, now she's in a different dilemma, because after all of the years of putting her husband through all of this kind of crap, now he reached his point of, like, his boiling point, and he's snapping way faster. He lost his calm, he lost his demeanor. So I think it all comes to, if you are unhappy and you're always unhappy, no matter how much he tries, you'll still be unhappy. At some point, he's just gonna either close up or blow up. At that point, I don't know if I'm not sure if there's any way of getting out besides just breaking up and divorcing, or just moving in different chambers like they used to be back in the ages. Okay, if each one with its own flat, own room, we meet in the morning for breakfast, say hello to the kid, and just bye bye, everyone moves on. Otherwise, I don't see the solution.
and make a vow, make a commitment, and mean it. As women, we say our vows, but they're empty words. There's no commitment behind it. We don't even realize what we're saying or that we're even making a commitment. We haven't thought about the long haul of a marriage. We've just thought about the wedding day.
Because that's what you
Or what we
fantasized all of your life.
want out of marriage, but don't think of what we have to do to actually make the marriage work and make it good, or what we need to do for ourselves to be happy in ourselves. And because then there's no commitment behind those vows, we can't see how our choices, such as having an affair, married man or not, affect and impact our kids, our husbands, other people. Just no awareness of that, because we feel entitled to what we want that we think will make us happy. So the solution here, women, you've got to learn to be happy in yourself, to feel good about who you are. You need to grow up and get out of the fantasy land that your husband is supposed to make you happy, and that there's some other man out there that will make you happy.
Or there was that one. Oh, I know you love me, but you don't love me the way I wanted to be loved. And the comeback to that is, okay, let's discuss. How do you want to be loved? Silence of the Lambs. It's hard as long as she doesn't even know how. And yeah, this woman is giving, I think, solid advice. And I love the message she has here on the side with happy women have happy marriages. Granted, I'll always say this: you're gonna have both sides of the aisle screwing up, but yeah.
No, wherever you go, there you will be. It's you. So working on yourself to build a relationship with yourself and to be happy. Hello again. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch today. For those
Thank you,
women
Miss
listening who
Madam.
know you are the problem and you want a path forward to change your woman ways and truly be happy in yourself, I have a course for women called the Happiness Program. And the Happiness Program teaches you to resolve the unhealthy relationship you have with yourself so that you can be the solution to the issues and challenges in your marriage and your life. You can find the link in the description below to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. For the good men listening who want a way to take back the power you've unknowingly given away to your wives, I also have a course for you called the Marriage Rescue Course for Good Men Only. And the
How do we know we're good men?
course teaches you how to rebuild your strength and confidence so that you can navigate the relationship with your wife in a healthy, constructive way. Again, you can find the link below in the description to learn more about the course and apply to enroll. Again, thank you so much for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you again soon.
Okay, thank you very much for the happy wife. Wait, how is it? It's like the happy wife school. Will like her video, of course, and as I said, her the link to this video is in the description. If you want to go and have a look at her courses, go wild.